Well, in Michigan, where both the professor and I live, the state house has introduced a hate speech law that would make it a felony to say things that offend others. A felony. William, good to have you back.
Good to be here again, Steve. We certainly have come a long way from the place where the giants on the shoulders we stand who died so that we could have free speech and have the free exercise of conscience and thought. You know, now we need to make it a felony to have ideas out there. And this is probably one of the most egregious proposed laws I've seen introduced in the United States. It's common to introduce things like this in certain places in Europe. But here they're trying to make it in Michigan a crime, hate crime, and so vaguely defined here, to harass another individual. I'm reading from the statute, to harass another individual if the person, regardless of any other motivating factor. In other words, if you're a media person, reporting a story, or if you're a pastor giving a sermon, or if you're a politician giving a stump speech, that motivating factor means nothing if you are considered to be harassing another person if the person perceives characteristics of sexual orientation and gender identity, et cetera, et cetera. And so, again, you can't even imagine that we would have a law like this where we're basically outlawing certain thoughts, certain kinds of speech, in addition to these draconian criminal penalties where you can go to prison for a very long time, be fined in a very big way. Additional penalties include Orwellian Soviet-style forced re-education, where you'd be forced to go into a community and learn the error of your thought ways.
So how can any of this, come on, Professor, I've just got to jump in. How can any of it, be legal at any level?